Hello everybody, here DXUN. This one is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be going back in time a little bit and trying to explain to you how the Seeker Droid part of things to get your Dread Seed armor set and your Starforger armor set. It's very simple, and honestly I wish there was better guides on there, but there's not many. Anyways, so we'll start, and the first thing to say is the planets that do have spots for this have at least 3 spots that you can go to that will give you treasures, right? So what you want to do at first is you want to make sure you have a lot of GSI Triangulation Enhancer Mark II, and they are this here right here. You can either craft them with a Cybertech by getting the recipe from the GSI vendor in Nar Shaddaa, or you can actually just get them through getting the Seeker Droid quest done. So, but you do not want to use the green stuff or nothing. If you're using nothing or the green ones, you will get the Scourge automatic, guaranteed. It will happen. You have to have the blue one. And then, so we use the Seeker Droid, right? So I click on it, put it down. I put myself on top of it, but you don't have to. Wherever you actually the circle appears when it drops, it's from that point that it actually guides you. So that's all you got to remember. So it tells me, okay, I got to go this way, and then how far back the green bar reaches tells me how far away I am. Usually that's about this far. So I'm gonna go about that far, and I'm gonna stay here and wait to see what it tells me next. But again, you want to make sure you have that triangulation Mark II. If you don't, you're wasting time. The other buff I have here, which is called Minor Seeker Droid Deployment Boost, you want that as well, but that you will get from digging. The more you dig, the more you'll get the chance to get the Minor Seeker Droid Deployment Boost or the major one, and they're 1 or 3 hours each. And as you can see, they pile up pretty quickly, and you basically never gonna outrun the GSI ones. So see, I just got it, and there's 3 types of chests you can get. This is one of them. This one is usually giving you a secure crate that's blue, and then you open it and it gives you mats that are either green or blue in quality. So Mithra, Phrasium, like the top level mats obviously, but blue and green. So you also can get another one, which is a smaller chest, which that one will give you usually your boosts that we just talked about. It can also give you rep items, and like those, like the GSI share certificate. So if you're not capped on reputation with the GSI, it's good for that. So if you get a full red circle, just go a little bit further away and keep digging. There's always going to be something in the zone you're in, as long as your Seeker Droid is lit up. If it's actually grayed out, that means either somebody found a special treasure, and if he or she did, then that zone is depleted until so I don't know how long. It takes at least 30 minutes from what I've checked. Again, I don't know exactly how much time, how long it takes to actually switch it to back to our vestibule again. So what that means is you can switch through the different instances to get more. So if this one is actually out, it was out, I can actually go and switch to Alderaan 2 and go there, and hopefully that one is not drained and you can actually keep going at it. All the instances are different from one another. So here, this is basically very short range. So basically like just one circle away, like one circle, like the one that's going to be like this. Basically, you just basically put it right here, around here. Usually that's going to be the right area. This is again a crate with mats, blue crates. There's also some secure crates that are epic. There's 2 types of them. One of them that usually gives you like 2 basic comms, and the other one gives you actual epic mats. And it's considered one of the special treasures that will deplete the entire area when you find it. You also the big chest contains can also contain the pieces, the epic pieces for your mounts. There's 3 of them. Two are blue quality and 1 is epic. The epic one, if you get a piece of it, which is the pleasure one, will actually deplete the entire place as well. Consider special treasure. The other ones, for the blue mounts, those don't. You can get them quite often actually from going around. So something to remember. The other things that will also deplete the place are they also have some artifact boxes that you same kind of artifact boxes that you get from doing your weekly from Orcon or is it Orcon? No, actually it's CZ. CZ gives you one. So and then this is one of them. This is an example of what you can get, a 53 epic, and that one will also deplete the place as well. So you see, as you can see, it's not that bad. As long as you have the blue triangulation thing, it's pretty easy to get them. If you don't, you're just gonna waste time. This is an intermediate. This is gonna give me probably a repair toolkit is actually an item to give you reputation. So if you don't want to run all over the place and never get anything, or do the quests from the GSI, which are pretty brutal, I guess that's another way to do it, where you get actually some other stuff as well. You also get the in the big chest, you also get the Dread Seed armor and the Forager set as well. So see, now we see the bar is about half, which is the max it can go to. So I'm gonna go a little bit further than normal just to see if I can get it from here. Usually you rarely get a full half like that. When I do, it's usually a creature that comes out. But we'll see. See, there's nothing. Probably went a little too far. Or again, it's a creature that comes out. It can happen. The max level for those is 53, I believe, and 53. They have some silvers, but they also have gold a lot. Something then kind of got messed up here somehow. Again, the half ones when you have the enhancer Mark II is really odd. Usually they're already closer. Now we'll just move somewhere else. Again, remember there's 3 spots per planet that you have to do it on. Macab is one of them. This is one of them, which is Alderaan. Hot, Tatooine, and let me think if I can think of another one. Those are the main 2. This is fairly close, so about here should be there. I'm always a little bit conservative, usually, so. But anyways, there you have it. So if you feel like doing this, I got my epic mount within like 20 hours or so. It's not that bad. And yes, you have to get the special chest. This is a big chest, and there you go. I got the artifact. So as soon as you can see, it grayed out my secret droid, and now I can't loot anything. I can't do anything else in this instance until it regenerates itself eventually. Which again, I don't know the cooldown. So I got a container, and there you go. I got a level 53 chest piece for a game. Then what I do usually is I switch to another instance. So I'm going to go back to 4, but 4 was empty. So 4 might be still empty, and if it is, I'll just move to another of the 3 spots that there is on Alderaan for me to actually keep doing this. You can get quite a bit of materials, so it's something to keep in mind. Like I got a lot of Phrasium, Mithra, Terradium, stuff that sells nicely on the GTN. So on top of all the Bion Legacy items that I like, again I like making also my sets Bion Legacy, so that helps me do that. And also, I don't feel there's a whole lot of Bion Legacy items that look Jedi-ish or Sith-ish, and at least the Dread Seed armor looks very Sith-like, so helps me that way at least have something that looks looks the part. So that's why and you also can get multiples. You're not bound to getting just one set. You can get multiples of the same thing. So I've been getting a lot of, I guess you can see I got 2 chest pieces here, and I'll actually have a 3rd one somewhere else. So something to do that's actually quite nice and quite good if you use the right tools. If you don't, trust me, it's painful if you don't. You do not want to use green or nothing, because you're just going to be running circles forever, and then it's by luck you're gonna get something. Here, as you can see, it's pretty quick, and as soon as I get a green, within 3 or so I usually get whatever is there. if you also sometimes look for ledges above you, sometimes they are there. So it's just play. The more you play and try it, the better you get at it. And if you're starting, I would definitely start on Alderaan. It's one of the easiest spots. Hot kind of is annoying because it's white, so you can't see very well sometimes the circle in the directions and everything. And yeah, and Tatooine, certain spots are very annoying because there's a lot of sand crawlers and there's Droid bits and pieces all over the place that makes it very annoying to find things. Sometimes you think it's above, and it's not. So we'll see. Like I just ran out of my buff, so I'm gonna put myself another buff and keep going. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope it helps you because for me it was really annoying. Oh, one more piece. There's the pleasure speeder. Has the epic one has 6 pieces. One of them is on the vendor, on the GSI vendor in Arshada. One of them comes from Toboro's Courtyard raid. So once you've done Toboro's Courtyard, you're gonna get, there's 4 I think that drops every time you kill them, and usually people just pass on it. So need one of them, and hopefully you get it. And then after that, there's 4 other pieces to get, and that's about it. Here's a big chest. Let's see if I get something. Oh, see, I got a piece of. Those big chests also contains all the pieces for the 2 blue mounts. There's 4 pieces that you gotta get, and again, they look very similar, but they changed the first word on all of them. You have the Explorer mount, the Exploiter mount, and the Pleasure, which is the epic one. If you don't know what it looks like, the epic one looks like this. It's the one with the firing exhausts and stuff. I like it. It looks very good. And again, didn't take me more than 20 hours of doing this, and I already got about 9 of the blue mounts crafted, and I keep making them, and I keep getting Bion Legacy items. Again, I hope it helps you, and if please make sure you like the videos. Helps me post more, and makes it more worth it to see people enjoy the tricks and all little things that go with the video. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking. So thanks again. Bye.